Welcome to Buddhism Wisdom Teaching, where we dive deep into the transformative power of ancient Buddhist teachings and how they can shape our modern lives. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly attract what they want while others struggle endlessly? The answer lies in the energy we emit. In this video, we explore the concept of vibration and energy alignment, a principle that says the universe doesn't respond to your desperation, but to the frequency of energy you send out. Stick around as we uncover how to align your vibration with abundance and trust, and how letting go of control could unlock a whole new world of possibilities for you. Ready to change your life with the wisdom of the universe? Vibration and energy alignment. The concept of vibration and energy alignment is deeply rooted in Buddhist philosophy. It suggests that the universe doesn't respond to our desperate desires, but instead to the energy or vibration we emit. This is an essential teaching because it illuminates the idea that what we manifest in our lives isn't dictated by how hard we push or chase things, but rather the energy we radiate into the world. In every moment, we are emitting a certain frequency of energy through our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. Imagine these vibrations as waves sent out into the universe, influencing the experiences and opportunities that come our way. If we maintain a vibration of calmness, positivity, and trust, we align ourselves with the natural flow of the universe, which, in turn, brings us what we desire. However, when we fall into states of anxiety, fear, or desperation, our vibration shifts to one of scarcity and lack. This creates a disconnect between us and the universe, pushing away the very things we seek. Desperation is a frequency that communicates need rather than abundance. It's a subtle yet powerful force that works against us, reinforcing the feeling of not having enough. When we approach life from this frequency, we are essentially telling the universe that we are missing something. The universe, in turn, responds by amplifying that feeling of lack, further solidifying the cycle of desire without fulfillment. This is where the profound lesson of letting go comes in. It's not about being passive or inactive, but about releasing the need to control every outcome and trusting that things will unfold in their own time. The key to unlocking the things we desire is to operate from a space of abundance and trust. We must align ourselves with the flow of life and stop pushing against it. The universe is always responding to our vibration, and when we shift it from one of desperation to one of trust and calm, we begin to notice the magic unfolding. To truly manifest our desires, we must understand that it's not about forcing or pushing things to happen, but about allowing them to come naturally when the timing is right. It's about finding peace within and recognizing that everything we need is already on its way, provided we stop resisting and trust the process. Letting go of control. One of the most powerful teachings in Buddhism is the concept of letting go, particularly the idea that trying to control everything in our lives blocks the natural flow of energy and life. Control is often seen as a way to ensure safety and predictability, but in reality, it's an illusion. The more we try to control our lives, the more we create friction and resistance, both internally and with the universe. Trying to control every outcome, every decision, and every step in the process often leads to a state of internal tension. It's like clenching your fists so tightly that you can no longer feel or appreciate what's around you. When we grip onto life too hard, we prevent ourselves from experiencing its full richness. This resistance keeps us from being fully present in the moment and blocks the natural flow of life. By trying to force things, we stop ourselves from receiving what's already in store for us. Letting go doesn't mean giving up on our dreams or desires. It doesn't mean being passive or inactive. Rather, it's the conscious decision to release our attachment to the outcomes, to trust that the universe has a better plan for us than we could ever imagine. When we let go, we open ourselves up to new opportunities, people, and experiences that we might have otherwise blocked due to our rigid need for control. This act of surrender allows us to step into a space of trust, where we no longer try to force or manipulate life to fit our vision. Instead, we accept that we don't need to control every detail, and we let life unfold naturally. By doing so, we open the door for miracles to happen. It's through surrender that we allow space for the universe to deliver what we truly need, even when we don't know exactly how it will come. Letting go of control is not just about external circumstances, it also applies to our internal world. If we try to control our emotions, thoughts, or even our reactions to situations, we create an inner resistance that prevents us from achieving peace and clarity. The key is to release this internal control and allow ourselves to experience life as it comes, without forcing our judgments or expectations onto it. The more we let go, the more we create space for miracles to unfold. This doesn't mean that life will always be easy or go according to plan, but it does mean that we will stop fighting against it and instead flow with the natural course of things. And in that space of surrender, we find peace, clarity, and the opportunities we've been waiting for. Silence and clarity. In the fast-paced world we live in, silence is a rare and precious commodity. Yet silence is often the most powerful tool for clarity and insight. When we embrace silence, both externally and internally, we make room for the universe to speak to us. In the stillness of silence, we create space to hear the subtle whispers of wisdom that are often drowned out by the noise of our thoughts and the distractions of the world around us. Buddhism teaches that silence is not merely the absence of sound, but a space where true wisdom can arise. When we quiet our minds and detach from the constant chatter of our thoughts, we allow ourselves to connect more deeply with the universe. In this silence, we are able to listen to our intuition, find clarity, and make decisions that are aligned with our highest purpose. Consider the analogy of a still lake. When the surface is calm, we can see everything clearly beneath it. But when the water is turbulent, nothing is visible. Our minds operate in much the same way. When we are constantly caught up in the noise of our thoughts and external distractions, we cloud our vision and prevent ourselves from seeing the bigger picture. Silence allows us to clear the mental clutter and gain a deeper understanding of our true desires and the path we need to take. Silence also acts as a protective shield for our inner peace. In a world where everyone is vying for attention, silence allows us to maintain control over our inner state. It sends a message to the universe that we are not reactive or impulsive, but centered and aware. This quiet strength is incredibly powerful, as it enables us to move through life with clarity and purpose. When we embrace silence, we not only protect our own peace, but we also open ourselves up to the messages that the universe is trying to send us. Silence helps us to align with the flow of life and receive the subtle cues and guidance that lead us to our desires. It's not about avoiding the world or retreating from it, but about finding stillness within ourselves so that we can navigate life with greater wisdom. Trusting timing. One of the most difficult aspects of life is the concept of waiting, especially in a world that values instant gratification. We are conditioned to expect immediate results, but the universe operates on its own divine timing, which may not align with our sense of urgency. Trusting in the timing of life is a fundamental lesson in Buddhism, as it teaches us to release our desire for things to happen on our terms and to trust that everything unfolds according to a greater plan. Sometimes we experience delays, pauses, or periods of waiting, and during these times it's easy to become frustrated or anxious. But Buddhism reminds us that these moments are not obstacles, they are part of the process. The universe may be preparing something much greater for us than what we can see in the present moment. Trusting in divine timing means recognizing that these waiting periods are often filled with lessons and growth opportunities that help us refine ourselves and become better prepared for what's to come. It's important to remember that just because something isn't happening now doesn't mean it won't happen. The universe is constantly working behind the scenes to orchestrate the perfect circumstances for our desires to manifest. Patience is not about passively waiting. It's about having faith that things are unfolding as they should, even if we can't see the full picture yet. Trusting the timing of life allows us to experience peace and relief, It helps us to surrender our attachment to a specific timeline and instead focus on doing our part while trusting that everything will come to us in the right moment. This process of surrender is not about inaction. It's about staying present, doing what's necessary, and allowing life to unfold naturally. By trusting in the timing of the universe, we align ourselves with its rhythm, and this alignment brings us closer to our desires. The more we let go of the need to control when and how things happen, the more we open ourselves up to the miracles that life has in store for us. Trusting timing is a powerful act of faith that helps us to relax, enjoy the journey, and allow life to surprise us with its unexpected blessings. Believing you deserve what you desire. In Buddhism, one of the key teachings is that our beliefs shape our reality. What we believe about ourselves and what we believe we deserve directly influences what we attract into our lives. If we believe we are worthy of success, happiness, and abundance, the universe will reflect those beliefs back to us. On the other hand, if we believe that we are not deserving of these things, we block the very opportunities that could bring them to us. The law of attraction teaches us that we draw into our lives what we believe we deserve. When we internalize the belief that we are worthy of the best that life has to offer, we become magnets for those things. The universe doesn't discriminate between positive or negative beliefs. It simply responds to the energy we emit. If we believe that we are deserving of love, success, and peace, the universe will mirror those beliefs by bringing those very things into our lives. This teaching is not about entitlement or arrogance, but about recognizing our inherent worth. Each of us is deserving of happiness, peace, and abundance. When we see ourselves as worthy, we stop blocking the flow of abundance and align with the natural rhythm of the universe. We stop self-sabotaging and doubting our abilities, and instead, we take inspired action toward our goals with the confidence that we deserve what we desire. When we believe we deserve success, we open the door for it to come into our lives. The more we align our beliefs with the idea that we are worthy, the more we begin to attract the things that reflect that belief. The universe is always responding to our energy, and when we recognize our own worth, we create the conditions for miracles and blessings to enter our lives. Calmness as a manifestation. In a world that often encourages us to hustle, push, and work harder, the idea of calmness as a manifestation may seem counterintuitive. We are told that success comes from constant effort and struggle, but in reality, calmness is a powerful force for manifestation. When we are calm, we align ourselves with our highest self and the flow of the universe. Calmness is not the absence of action, but the presence of clarity, focus, and inner peace. When we operate from a place of calmness, we are able to tap into our intuition and make decisions that are aligned with our true desires. Calmness creates the perfect environment for manifestation because it helps us stay grounded, focused, and receptive to the opportunities that the universe sends our way. In Buddhism, the energy of calmness is seen as a powerful magnet for manifestation. When we are calm, we stop resisting the flow of life and allow things to unfold naturally. Calmness is not about being passive. It's about creating the conditions for miracles to happen. When we let go of unnecessary stress and resistance, we open ourselves up to the abundant possibilities that the universe has to offer. Letting go makes space for miracles. In our society, we are often taught that we must fight for what we want. We believe that success and abundance are earned through sheer effort and determination. But Buddhism teaches us that the true key to manifesting our desires lies in letting go. Letting go doesn't mean giving up on our dreams. It means releasing our attachment to how those dreams should unfold. When we let go of our need to control everything, we make space for miracles and unexpected blessings to enter our lives. Just like planting a seed in the ground, we must trust that the universe will take care of the process of growth. We can't control how fast the seed will grow or exactly when it will sprout, but we can provide the right conditions for it to flourish. The same principle applies to our desires. when we let go and trust the universe, we open ourselves to receive the blessings that are already on their way. Letting go is an act of faith, trust, and surrender. It's about believing that the universe knows what's best for us and that it will bring us what we need at the perfect time. When we stop fighting and start trusting, we allow miracles to unfold in ways we could never have imagined. By letting go, we clear the path for the universe to bring us everything we desire and more. So, how do you want to live? In a state of constant struggle and resistance, or in alignment with the universe's natural flow? Remember, calmness and trust aren't passive, they are powerful tools for manifestation. By letting go, you open the space for miracles to unfold and your desires to manifest effortlessly. It's not about forcing things to happen, but about trusting the process and understanding the timing of life. So, if you're ready to attract what you truly deserve, make space for peace. Trust the process and let go of control. Embrace the wisdom of Buddhism and watch how the universe begins to respond in ways you've never imagined. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more teachings that will help you align with the abundant life you were meant to live. Namaste.